Hi, here is Aditya, Nowotny from Hamburg this time. I'm at home. Can you imagine? It rarely happens, but it does. So I'm gonna start a mini series on achieving the outcome. Have you achieved your outcomes? Have you achieved your results? Or what prevented you from achieving results? Now I give you some special advice from my personal very first mentor, a yogi named Sri Chinmoy, with whom I meditated over 25 years. The interesting thing about this Indian yogi, he was also well versed in achieving outer things. He called it manifesting. And the art of manifesting enabled me to teach 135,000 people on 5 continents how to meditate over a period of more than 30 years. I built 39 meditation centers on 3 continents, and that helps you, of course, to work with people, but also to take care of the logistics, to plan, to budget, and so on. What I learned, and what my mentor Sri Chinmoy always told me, first things first. What is the first thing? What is the most important thing for you? What is your number 1 project? Or do you have 3 or 7 or even 10 projects? Well, if you have 10 projects, that's like having 10 construction sites. And if you're a builder, then you know a building company, they have their own boss for each construction site, because you need 100% attention for each construction site. Now, basically, any project that we have, that you have, that I have, is like a construction site till it's finished. And if we have 10 such projects that are open and we have 100% attention, then it means 10% here, 10% here, 10% here, and so on. You get the idea? So what are you getting done? Are you achieving your results? Are you achieving the outcomes? Even if you have 3 projects only, and I congratulate you if you have only 3 construction sites, it means 33.3% in this one, 33.3% in this one, and another third of your attention in that one. Of course, the percentages may vary, but you get the idea. Your undivided attention, to really get the results is not there. So my question to you, first things first, what is your first thing? Have you established a first thing, a most important project that you want to succeed in? Then my advice to you, and I know advice is not the right thing to give, you will find it out by yourself. Maybe it's just for me to give you these ideas, and at a certain point suddenly will be like gong or bing in your brain, and suddenly you realize, wow, I rather focus on one thing, get it done, and then I do the next thing. So first things first. If you have watched one of my videos a few days back, then you remember these time blocks. I'm making time blocks for various activities. For example, very important, it's time for myself. I call it me time. Time for yourself, your me time, is extremely important. How much attention, undivided attention, do you give yourself? Many people, they don't have me time. Even if they ought to relax, in reality they are thinking about things they have to do. And they are not having me time, at least not qualitative me time. I also told you time for your dear ones. And it so often happens we run with tunnel vision through the daily life, and here are our dear ones, and they try to connect to us, but we are just like that, and we don't give them the proper attention. We don't make the connection from the heart. No wonder our relationships suffer. I give you a practical example. It's said that some people have the right touch or a golden hand for their plants, and their plants, whether in the room or in the garden, they always blossom, they show beautiful flowers, they grow and grow. And everyone says, wow, how do you do that? How do you manage to do so good with the plants? And then other people, they kill every plant. They don't have a good hand, a good touch for the plants. Now, the real difference is, of course, the attention the successful one gives to their plants, and the attention, or rather the lack of attention, the one who kills the plants gives to his or her plants. So that's the point. It's attention, because energy follows the attention. And that attention may be in the form of love for yourself, for your dear ones, even for your plants, and they grow better. But it's the same truth for your projects, for your career projects, for your business projects, for your artistic projects or sports projects, or even spiritual projects. How much attention, how much love do you give? Is it the one thing for you? First things first? Or is there 10 one things and you are divided by 10 with your attention? You may know the book of Gary Keller, The One Thing, which I highly recommend for you to read. And that gives you a very good idea, comprehensive idea, what first things first mean and how important it is to focus on the one thing. Also, I recorded a training 100% goal realization with system. 100% systematic goal realization. It's yet in German language only. It will be available in English in the coming years. I will advise you about that. And this 100% systematic goal realization is a system. It's actually an online training with videos, PDF files, action steps, and everything, where you find for any project a systematic approach not to leave out any step. Because if in order to get a certain outcome, you need to take 100 steps, and you take 95 of them, but 5 steps, 5 pieces of the puzzle are missing, you don't get the outcome. And then even the 95 right steps that you took, the 95 pieces of the puzzle that were right, they are in vain, because the 5 final ones, or the 5 somewhere in between, are missing, and you have no clue why did it not work. And this happens to so many people because they are not systematic in realizing their goals. Because they are not systematic, they don't have a system in what it takes to achieve any outcome. They usually don't reach the outcome. Of course, here I'm not able to give you the whole online training, 100% systematic goal realization. This is a training of 25 hours, and I give you only one key element now, and that is first things first. The one thing is the one thing is the one thing. What is your one thing? And do you keep first things first in your life? See you next time. Looking forward to be with you. Aditya. Bye-bye.